Welcome to the talk. Hope you had a lovely second day at the Odoo Expo, and it's nice to see that a lot of you decided to come to this talk to the topic of ensuring compliances and, of course, precision in aerospace industry. My name is Nadia Planch. I'm head of manufacturing and match consulting, and with my 6 years of experience in e-commerce and manufacturing, I'm supporting the team at Match to implement a lot of new projects also in this regards of aerospace. Our team, or Match Consulting, is an Odoo Gold partner in Germany. We have specialized and focused on process automation, and with our 80 engineers and consultants, which are German and English speaking, we are implementing Odoo projects, and we've made around over 200 implementations in the EU and the US over the last years. So before I start with my talk, if you are interested in the slides or more information in regards of this topic, you can just scan this QR code and fill in the information. We will send out the information to you. So let's start. In the last year, we had a customer reach out to us that they need to implement the EN 9100 standards in order to use processes in a more digitalized way. So we had to think about how to do that with the processes and which platform we can use for this customer. So as you already know, with these standards, it's more of a guideline, not a clear instruction what to do. So we had to have a little bit of a discussion on which topics we are concentrating, and at the end we had those 6 topics that we chosen. So it was quality management, it was then also risk management, configuration management, then also of course we had to look into product realization, vendor management, and finally continuous improvement. With the topic of continuous improvement, we didn't just stick to the processes that we are implementing or the products that are produced, but also with a platform that is going to be used for this. And of course, we decided to go with Odoo as a platform because we already had a base that we can use and use the advantages that Odoo already had. Especially with the scalability, we had a platform that we can offer to the customer that is able to grow as the company is growing. And of course, with adaptability and flexibility, we had the possibility to change how the platform is working or enhance already existing functionalities. One of the big topics that were also important for a customer is the possibility to have the integrations that Odoo can communicate with other systems. So, with our integration, we introduced many apps for Odoo with this customer, but the basics were, of course, Odoo Inventory, Odoo Purchase, Odoo Manufacturing, Odoo Quality. So with Odoo Inventory, we made possible that the product traceability is fully enhanced and also integrated in the day-to-day business. And of course, we had the possibility to have a complete life cycle of this product. On the Odoo Purchase side, we had the supplier management, we had the possibility to involve compliance for the vendors and have the certificate tracking. With Odoo Manufacturing, we implemented mass serial production with this high tracking rate, not only for the finished goods, but also the small components that go into the production. And in the final part, with the Odoo Quality, we had the possibility to have a single spot when you can do all the quality management that is needed within the process. So let's start with product realization. So with product realization, we had some objectives that needed to be covered. So first of all, we had to have the full product life cycle. We had to make sure that all the, not only finished goods, but also the components are tracked by lots and serial numbers. And we have to make sure that all services that are done to the finished product are in one place and also logged within the system so that we are capable to do a kind of reporting which can be used finally for an audit. And final part is, of course, the efficient targeting of mass updates and tracking them within the system. So for this, we implemented repair orders. Repair orders were the best object from Odoo and standard that we can use for this. So all the services, all system updates that are being used for finished products, we implemented in the repair orders. We just made some small enhancements, like being able to categorize the repair orders. Also, we made sure that all the repair orders are being connected with every step that you do within Odoo. First of all, we make a connection to lot and serial numbers. So every serial number that is going through Odoo has a new tab that is showing all repair orders that have been done to the product. So you have like a history of your services that has been done. Besides that, you have a new tab that is called Active Components. So you have a list all of your components that are currently installed within this finished product. So you have like a history within one serial number at one glance. What we also added is the possibility that you sign digitally your repair order. So as soon as it's signed, you know who done the repair order at what date. So for example, not every time that you plan a service or a repair is going to be done on the same day that you plan it. So sometimes you have a delay. Therefore, we have also distinguished between the planned date and the actual service date. Also, what we have done, we used the standard chatter function and made sure that we prolong or have a better overview. So not only several fields are tracked, but everything is tracked. So you have also kind of logging for all your repair orders to have an overview who made the changes at what date and what was changed actually. And of course, we improved the connection to the help desk app because with our customer, all repair orders came through the help desk. So, next topic was the supplier management. Supplier management had three main objectives. I have to have my suppliers categorized or rated. I have to have the compliance of my vendors fully proven with certificates. So I have to have some kind of cockpit where I can see all the certificates they have and a certain compliance they are proving. And the third one is also the possibilities to send out technical drawings to my suppliers where I order specific components. First topic is for sure the compliance. We implemented a way to add certification with the files to the vendors. This is all made through a wizard where we add the name of the certificate, upload the file. We also can define what the category and what type of certification it has, and the most important one is the expiration date. So based on this function, as soon as it's added to the vendor, you also have a notification system behind it so that the user gets notified as soon as the certificate is due to expire. Based on this, we also added the possibility that you can add to the product that a certain compliance is needed from a vendor in order to purchase those parts or finished products from them. And this is made within the product, which ended up that we also had an addition in purchase, which we now call Compliance Fail Wizard. So if you have a combination of a product which needs a compliance level A and you choose to have a vendor of a compliance level B, this compliance fail wizard will pop up and tell you you're not able to purchase this certain product with this vendor because reason A, B, C. And also you can just write down additional reasons if you found something besides that, and you will have it also like a part of your reporting for later audits. Also, we have a way to have a better overview if you have a purchase of 20 components. If there's only one product, it will say what product it is, so you can make changes to your purchase. Then, next step is rating of the vendors. So every vendor has, for this customer where we implemented, 3 levels. It was level A, B, and C. They were connected to the quality control points, which were defined by, with the customer together, and every of those control points has a rating weight. So based of the calculation, we had a percentage which we are defining down there as level A, B, or C. As soon as we configure this, automatically every vendor gets this rating set, so you don't have to do anything manually. The system goes through your vendors, has this rating, and you're already good to go. Based on this, we also have in quality the possibility that you get a report where you have a list of all your vendors, where you see that ratings with the categories, where you can also group search however you need it for your reporting. Of course, the third part is the technical drawings. So we made sure that when you are communicating with your vendor, you have the possibility, in case you are ordering a specialized part, that you send out also a drawing from your part that they can stick to when they are producing it. That's also connected to your BOM. So within the BOM, you can select the part that is having a specific drawing. So as soon as it is purchased based on manufacturing order where the BOM is defined, it is already there. And when you send out an email, the technical drawing is as an attachment. Of course, you can also have for every specific line in your component list the specification, what number in the drawing it is. Next part is the configuration management. So we had to make sure that as soon as a part is obsolete, we have a certain tracking that is centralized, that if a change is made for the product, it's already in all the BOMs. And the second one is handling of mass serial tracked production. So we had to make sure that components that are used for the production are components that can be tracked, and of course the finished products have the certain tracking. Let's start with the obsolete products. We make sure that as soon as a product is marked obsolete within the product template, you can just have an automatic creation of the engineering changes within the PLM app. You just have to go through them and check if everything is correct and activate them for your business. So you already have all your BOMs where the marked obsolete part is within. You just have to mark them as active and you can go on and use the BOM. Second part was within the manufacturing. So we implemented to be able for finished goods that are mass produced to pre-generate serial numbers. So you can just put in the manufacturing order how many parts you are producing. Clicking on the button of generate serials, you already have the list for serial numbers that should be created at the end of the manufacturing process. Also, if you look at the screenshot, you already see within the components, we have a list of slots and serial numbers for the finished product. And under the components, when we click under the tab, you will also see that every component has a serial number, which is then later used for this production. Then let's skip to quality management. So with quality management, we had already most of the standard functionality from Odoo, so we didn't have to do a lot of changes here, but still we had to look into what were the objectives. We had the main objective that everything that is related to quality has to be within one place. So if you do a reporting, you're able to export it and have it for an audit as soon as possible. So then we have to also be able to handle intensive quality checks. We had to be able not only to handle customer quality complaints, which were done through help desk, but also internal quality checks, starting from purchasing, ending with the finished good. Also, one of the core requirements is ensuring that the employees that are doing the quality checks have the skills and qualifications which are needed to do it, and of course using the right tools to do so. So what did we do? We have used the standard features like help desk, RMA, and quality returns with some minor modification, like with a chatter, where we also opted that more information is logged, so not only the essentials that are coming with Odoo standard, but everything, so that we are able to see at any point in this history of this product what was changed, what was added. One big part that we also had to add is requirements of the 8D reporting. So for the 8D reporting, we have 8 dimensions that need to be checked with the quality point. All of those dimensions were added as a single tab within a quality control point, where the user or the person that is doing the quality check can do, just fill in the data, press that it's the correct data, and it will be also part of a report where you can just print out the PDF and have an AD report. To make sure that all those dimensions are also checked, we implemented that automatically as soon as this type of control point is set up. All the activities are automatically set up, so they also have to mark that they done this quality check and they have put in the data. And for the final part, we had to look into risk management. So with risk management, we have the core main objective that we have to ensure that there is a safe and accurate product testing, because all those products are implemented in aerospace technology. For that, it needed to be high level and made sure that it's accurate. Of course, we had to track what testing equipment was used within the control point, if it is the testing equipment that needs to be used, and of course that we also in this part have a handling for customer and internal quality compliance. For this, we had to make sure that the already existing quality points or quality checks have to have a certain kind of mapping to a testing equipment. Why did we have to do it? Because if a certain testing equipment is needed, the quality check is only being done by this testing equipment. If it's not available, it's blocked, so nobody can, let's say that it's done without really checking. Then we also have to make sure that the reports are also generated based on who done the quality check, so if they had the qualification or certification, and what equipment has been used, so the serial number of the equipment which was used for this quality check. That was also added in the quality check view as an additional tab. You see there the reference of the equipment with the person who used it, and of course if the equipment is not available, you see in the screenshot down there, it's marked as blocked because the equipment needed to for the quality check to be finished is currently used for another check. So to sum it up, with all the apps that we were using, like Odoo Purchase, Odoo Inventory, Manufacturing Quality, we were able to already cover the basics that were needed to ensure that this EN 9100 compliance is there for this customer. We just needed to add a little bit of customization, but that was just the final 5% that were needed in order to be sure that we are fulfilling those needs. We added from our side, from much of the aerospace industry knowledge, and of course some pre-made solutions like the much enhanced traceability for the full lifecycle product traceability, and made this picture being fulfilled and fulfilling the needs that the customer had in that point. So I want to say at this point, again, thank you for joining this talk. I'm really happy to answer any questions that you have, and wish you a lovely Thursday evening.
Thank you so much. Do you guys have any questions? Please feel free to put your questions on the notepad if anyone has any questions.
If there are no questions, we are at the booth here right across the corner. If you feel more comfortable to talk to me directly, just come over. We have really nice coffee, and I'm happy to talk to you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.